What is going on, guys? It's your boys here again, Dean
Timmy
and...
Tuso.
That's right, and we're getting back into the pickpocketing. I mean, the Shadowverse evolved. And we're 1 hour away from 85 thieving, then we can move on to the elves.
You know
But,
what I'm saying? RuneScape, Runecraft. It goes together.
it's the Subway Surfers. Anyway, we're on Verdant Steel. Great set. You have to watch Sword if you want to know what the cards do, because we are not going to go back over what the tokens do, even though they say it on the card.
You could also squint really hard.
I think the picture's pretty big. I think that people will be able to read it. I trust.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're moving on to Runecraft. Something that both me and Timmy are pretty. We're kind of Runecraft experts at this point.
Runecraft players for sure. Yeah,
Runecraft
I've played a single Runecraft deck in digital, and
I got to
played
GM
a
so many
single
times with it, but I
Runecraft deck
hate this
in
character.
physical.
So I know you actually somehow like this character, so I will let you start.
This character is hilarious.
I will let you start off.
This character is hilarious. What does she say in digital? Like we could use their backup data to revive them.
Farewell, Iolon. Goodbyes are inevitable. It's goodbyes are inevitable. Farewell, Iolon. There we go.
No. Goodbyes are inevitable. She talks really funny. I like it. This is Tetra Sapphire Rebel. She's a 3-cost 3/3. Evolves for 1. Fanfare. Put a repair mode token in your EX area, and that's the 1-cost spell that heals you 1, or a quick heal 1.
Yep.
And the evolve text says, when this card is on your field, any Machina card you play from the EX area costs 1 less, so all your repair modes are free. And 4 times per turn, when you play a Machina card, select an enemy fall in the field and deal it 1 damage. Why is that just 4 times a turn?
In digital, I mean, like this is like a really whack translation. In digital, you would get the spell that would deal 2 damage somewhere, and it would come back to your hand if you played like 4, or she would get like bonus effects at like the number 4.
Okay.
Yeah, so it had to do with like her digital. I'm pretty sure you got the spell back, is what it was. So you had to play 4 cards to get your spell back. For the original one, I could be wrong about that. Golem big. Wait, that's actually big.
She's a golem, yeah. So
she's not a robot.
Ancient alchemist.
Ancient alchemist. She costs
alchemist
2.
Makes this card cost 1, or is it golems cost 1 less?
1 less, yeah.
Yeah, so she costs 2.
2?
Removes the flavor. She's supposed to say 4.
Truth.
Yeah, well, I think this set's going to be a Runecraft Legendaries moment.
Is it?
Where every time Runecraft prints a legendary, it's like pretty underwhelming.
I know that like Runecraft was like only Kuon on the list. Yeah, there's no actual other deck. Oh, there's one Mach. No, there's a couple Machinas. There's like Sheena's on the list before there's Machinas.
Yeah. I'm checking out Dexander. There's like 4 Machinas, and it's like they play just all the Machinas from the set.
Yeah, I mean, like what else do you do?
They play some Omyoto cards. Like they play Demon Caller, Curse Crafter. Like those cards are broken. But
is Tetra gonna be like what a card you feel is good in your deck? Like that's the question. It really depends on how many cards in your EX area say Machina.
Yeah, it depends how many. I mean, it's gonna be all of them. But like, how many can you get the ping for? And is that good? I don't know.
4 separate pings. I mean, that's a bit of board control.
It is. You can split it. That's like, you can. Hypothetically, if you're playing into a deck that plays like turbos out assembly droids, this isn't like pick 2 targets, deal 3 damage between them.
No, never mind. This card's like something uniquely good about this is that your quicks cost 1 less.
Your quicks cost 1 less while she's on the board. So you need to like
look. I know that cards are never alive by the time the quick timing comes up, but maybe you can catch people off guard with that part where you just like randomly go like heal 2, ping something for 2, right, when they go to swing. I'm just saying, worth mentioning.
Yeah. Yeah, that may come up. I don't think it will.
You don't think it will? Not a believer in
No.
Tetra? Well, guess what? I'll do something with.
Wasn't Tetra bad in digital too? I don't remember.
Oh, she's had some crazy cards.
Okay.
I don't actually know. I know there was like a Tetra that definitely wasn't bad in like the last set, the Heroes. There was a really
Oh yeah,
messed up.
every card in Heroes was broken.
Truth. Every deck was like a turn 5 OTK.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, Tetris was Runecraft, so.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
definitely
not. I'm unsure how good this card is.
interesting card. We're gonna have to
But it's
see.
neat. If you
We're
play
gonna have to,
Machina, you play it.
yeah, we're gonna have to see how much EX area token generation there is, because then get that 4, pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I get Belphomet, Lord of Iolon, get scammed. 7 mana, 5/5 rush. That's right. It seems pretty shit, but guess what? On play, we're going to look at 5 cards from the top of our deck, and then we may summon any number of Machina followers that cost a total of 6 or less. And then the rest go on the bottom in any order. And at the start of our end phase, give every other Machina follower on our field +1/+1. Big board builder. You know,
He builds
hopefully
the robots.
he builds the robots. You get 2 Tetras off of this, and then your EX area cost
Zero.
-2. Yeah, broken. Uh,
You play it in the Machina deck.
it is like, yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, every archetype gets something, right? Like, or
right.
every class gets a new deck in this. And so the question is, like, how good is it? Machina seems to have a medium amount of tops. I mean, these are like fan favorite characters from the story, right?
Oh yeah.
And that's the big
sure.
thing, right?
Oh yeah, Belphomet's surely one of our fan favorites.
But
so we'll have to run this at locals.
we'll have to run this at
once,
locals and see it. I don't like the words
I'll
top
have to
check
see it.
5. Like, think about
Yeah.
IMAS. Have you played the 5-drop in IMAS? The now? Yeah, you've played the now.
Today I played it today.
5 isn't that consistent.
5 is yikes.
This is like actual slot machine like garbage.
Real slots.
Each other,
And it's 7.
and it doesn't buff itself, and it's at the end phase, and it has rush. It's like, is this thing supposed to live?
Okay, but what if it puts a certain neutral cost 6 on board? I don't even know if that's good.
Oh, Technolord?
Then maybe it puts Technolord on board if you see him. I don't know what Technolord says anymore.
Well,
That's probably not even that good.
You'll have to wait a month and then get to our, or have to wait a full week and get to our neutral set review.
Truth.
But yeah, he feels like a meme. But if you want to play Machina Runecraft, I think he goes in there.
If you hit 2 Tetras, your EX area doesn't even cost 2 less because that's the evolve text.
No, don't tell me that.
But two repair modes hit your EX area though. This is Riley Hydro Shaman.
I've been playing this in digital. She's broken.
I heard she's a really good card in digital.
She is.
Let's see here. 3-drop, 3/4. Fanfare Earthright. Choose one of the following. If this card was put on to the field from Cemetery, choose 3 instead. So number 1 is select an enemy follow the field and deal it 5 damage. Number 2 is give this follower +3 attack. Number 3 is draw 2 cards. So if you like bring her back from the grave, she pings 5 on board, gets 3 attack, and draws 2 cards. So she becomes a 6/4.
She doesn't have 6/4 vanilla.
Yeah, but if you pay 6 extra, no, if you just pay 6, summon this card from your cemetery, give it Storm, and last words banish this card. So she gets to come back one last time, and goes crazy.
Well, like, isn't the idea that you're supposed to like dump her into the grave somehow, and then just on 6 summon this card?
Sounds pretty broken.
Does it sound broken?
No. Well, okay. Whoa. 6/4, draw 2, deal 5 damage, Storm. I mean, that's like Mistalina.
The draw 2 is big. I like the draw 2.
Yeah.
I guess she's like not the cards need to do so much. This game is like so messed up with how fast it is. She's definitely a staple. There are some dirt decks.
She's his Earthright. You put it in dirt.
Yeah. So there's quite a few dirt decks. I mean, there's not a ton on the sheet, but I'm more of a. I'd be more excited to play dirt than I would Machina, believe it or not. Just because like this card reads stronger than Baphomet. Maybe I'm crazy there, but that's how I feel.
Doesn't Baphomet, hasn't his cards always like kind of stunk?
Yeah, he's supposed to be the big boss, as they gave him a heavy cost and a crazy effect.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think if you're playing Earthright, this is like a guaranteed.
Oh, it's a staple 3 of, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
The question is, how good is Earthright? And only we can figure that out. We will have to go to the lab.
Yeah.
Tinker around.
Back to the lab again.
It's gonna have, Earthright versus Commander Sword. Oh, who could see this? Earthright's so good.
I think I like Earthright a little bit better.
Non-believers. Oh, man. Non-believers.
I'm a non-believer. You got me.
Guess what? Get scammed again. I get to read Eleanor the Cosmic Flower. 2 mana, 2/2 on play. Discard a spell, draw a card. That's right.
Broken.
It's a penguin that also on evolve. We're going to be paying 1, and we can search our deck for a splendid conjury, put it into our EX area, and guess what? Spell chain 10. It costs 2 less to play. What is...
Oh, Splendid Conjury? Maybe we should skip forward to that.
We'll skip forward all the way to Splendid Conjury. 2 mana. Select up to 3 enemies on the field. Deal 3 damage divided among them. If there's an Eleanor, we get to deal 5. It is the new Fire Chain. It is infinitely better than... No, it's not infinitely better. This is not quick. This card sucks.
This card's not quick, but this is the new Curse Crafter.
This is the new Curse Crafter. This is our big wide removal.
Yeah.
Okay. Spell Chain 10. How fast do we get that?
It doesn't matter.
We have less on Myotos. We have less on Myoto, guys.
Yeah, okay, so this chick is just like Curse Crafter.
4 mana? 5 mana?
This is a 5 mana play.
5 mana play.
Because two to play her, 3 evolve, 5 to play the spell as well. It's 5 mana play. She's a 3/3, 5 plus 3, that's 8. You get 8 stats for removal, and 1 less than Curse Crafter, but like Curse Crafter costs 5, he advances your Myoto chain by 2.
This advances it by...
It advances it by 2 by discarding a spell and
you're right.
Splendid Conjury. And she's a mage follower.
Isn't it messed up that you have to draw before you evo to search?
Well, yeah. So that's what's spooky. It's like the nerfed, reworked Curse Crafter.
True.
She kind of did this in digital, so it's like it's not like they looked at Curse Crafter and said we need a new one. But like it feels like a nerfed, reworked Curse Crafter where like it's less consistent, where Curse Crafter just always works. Sometimes you have 3 Splendid Conjuring in your hand and you look at your opponent and say, I fold.
No, you Mystic Ring. You Mystic Ring it back. It's okay.
You Mystic Ring. Oh yeah, you play Mystic Ring. It's pretty busted. So you move this play to turn 6. From what I see, it's like nerfed, reworked Curse Crafter.
Isn't that crazy?
Still like wide removal.
Isn't that crazy? Spell Chain 10. Search your deck for this spell.
No. No, it's search your deck guaranteed.
Yeah, but I'm saying like Spell Chain 10 is like
it costs.
costs
It
had
0.
to be buried deep. Which I guess you're playing Sorcery Cache next set if you're playing
true,
Rune,
yeah.
right?
Well, you kind of just ignore that line of text.
Well, I think you're playing Sorcery Cache next set if you're playing like.
Yeah, you are.
So.
Well, I've seen the list that play Sorcery Cache, so yeah, you're playing Sorcery Cache this set, probably. If the Japanese did, at least.
Good card. Not sure how good though.
Yeah.
But if you're playing Spell Chain, you're playing this, so.
Yep.
It's your Curse Crafter replacement, like you said, but the question is, sometimes Curse Crafter wasn't good enough, and like I know that sounds wild, but it's true, right? Like sometimes he wasn't good enough.
Sometimes your opponent's cards say aura and you lose.
I'm not even talking about that. That's like, yeah, that's
But
like the worst time. But
like I don't know. Cursecrafter, the card's broken. I when was he not enough? I mean, maybe in like
some of those fours, they're like cool
Wordhaven
boards.
was rolling.
There's some like cool boards where like if he's not
I
at
mean,
eight, if he's only doing six, like he's not enough, right? And this only does five. Cursecrafter went up to eight, and that's what was
well,
crazy.
it's so the thing about Cursecrafter, I think Eleanor is going to be uniquely pretty good into cool, is because you can split
Three.
5 damage between 3 targets instead of um four, 4, 2, 4, 2, 3. So you can like perfectly trade your damage into like a tapped card that says 3 and
And
then
you can also go
another
five
card
high,
that
which
says
is pretty
2.
good.
And you can do 5 just straight on one target as opposed to going 4, 2 and then having a 3 draw, like a 3, 3 on board. I think the modularity is going to be, it's going to feel good in a lot of cases that Cursecrafter didn't feel the best.
Because he was just like always like a 4 and a 2. And
Yeah, it
sometimes
was
you kind of
always a
wish you had
4
a
and a
little bit
2
that.
or sometimes a 4 and a 4, but never like you never answered 3 untapped targets. This has the potential to do that, even if you're not always doing it.
Truth.
I'm not sure how like good it's gonna be. Like, you're probably gonna have those poker games where you have 3 splendid conjuries in hand. And you're just, them's the breaks. But it's from for now it reads like a pretty good card.
Yeah, I have to feel it.
Yep.
Have to see those splendid conjuring hands and then go, wow, she's not a spell. But
Yeah. This card is broken. Let me read it to you. Delta Cannon, 1 drop.
this is the card that will come back to you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, when a Tetra is put onto your field, pay 1, put this card from your cemetery in your EX area. So yeah, I would come back to you. This card says quick, angelic snipe.
But with the Tetras, it's 3.
Yeah, it is. You know what?
And
This
digital just hit
is.
face.
It should hit face in,
Yeah, it should hit
this.
face.
Quick hit face, so you pass turn, waits for your opponent to attack, kill him. That'd be lit. But this is the 4th playset of Angelic Snipe you can play in Runecraft.
They do just keep giving snipe to Rune, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Like every set, they go, "Here's your snipe again." And you
Here's
go,
your snipe.
This is the 5th time you've shown a snipe."
The 4th.
You're right. This is the 4th time you've shown a
The 4th
snipe.
time. You can have 16 cards in your deck that say Angelic. Not 16. 12 cards in your deck that are Angelic.
Comes back
Snipe.
though. That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
Yeah, if you're playing Tetra. Otherwise, it's another copy of Angelic Snipe.
But you're playing Tetra, right? You're playing Tetra.
If you're playing, oh yeah.
If you're playing Machina, you're playing Tetra.
Yeah, true. So you play this instead of Snipe.
Also works with Ancient Alchemist Evo.
Oh shoot, that's real.
No. It doesn't deal damage. It's just it gets cost reduction from the X area.
Yeah, but it's 0. Yeah, that's lit.
But not a whole lot to say there, other than good card to go with the Tetra. Fills the EX area, which we knew we needed to get, because otherwise, why would that line of text be on the card?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else to really add other than snipe?
It's your snipe you play in Earthright as well,
Yeah, different art.
If you do,
Better than Precocious Scamp.
Or
Precocious
English,
Little
it's
Devil.
actually Precocious Little Devil.
Now, this next card, this was busted in digital. This is the Displacer bot. I'm pretty sure this was a Portalcraft card. If it's not, then I'm so sorry, guys. I just don't know cards anymore. 3 mana, 3/3, Ward, Fanfare. Look at the top 4 cards of our deck. May choose a Machina card from among them into your EX area. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. Once again, Tetra comboer. Get your good cards to the EX area. Tetra's going to make them cheaper. Simple as. It also has Ward, but more importantly, Evo for 2. So this is going to be a 5 mana play. Select an enemy follower in the field and deal it damage equal to 2 times the number of Machina cards in your Evo area. 4/3, kind of shitty stat line, but if this thing's dealing 10, how you feeling about this one?
If you're playing Machina, you play it because this guy gets put on board by Baphomet.
He does.
I wonder how many Machina cards you get in the EX area. I wonder how many.
Well, like
repair
Tetra
modes or whatever
puts one
hit,
in. She
because
puts one in.
Tetra puts one in. You're probably playing like the neutral cards that put
He
cards
puts one in, so that's 2.
He puts one in, so it's possible this thing can deal like easily deal like 4 to 6 to something.
I think 4 is bad. Okay, wait. You know what's crazy though?
It's put on board for free occasionally,
You
and
know
then
what's crazy
it's
though?
pay 2 to evolve.
Yes, it's 5. The stats are kind of shit.
Yeah, like 4/3.
Like, I don't actually know how good this card is. Like, I mean, you put it in the deck because you put all of the cards in the deck, but like, do you feel good about this card?
I don't know.
Do you even put this guy in the deck? Is this guy even in the list that I'm looking at?
Is he?
Yeah, he is. He is. He is. I'm just like wondering how good a removal like this is. Cause that's like pretty shit, right? Like it effectively has to redestroy an enemy follower, but it's got like some hoops to jump through.
Yeah. 5 mana is a lot. It has 4/3.
I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not the biggest fan of this one, but it does get a card to your EX area, which I will say. So the 3-drop is decent.
It is some removal.
It loads up your EX area for the Tetra. I think that's the big thing, and then it can sometimes be removal. So a decent-ish card. I think the bigger thing is, yeah, it sets up your EX area for your big combo plays.
Oh,
do you know
where
this?
You ping 4 to the board. This card?
Do you know
Mechanized life form? No, I don't know this card in digital.
This is no. Okay, it's not as strong as digital. Never mind. Obviously, it's not as strong as digital.
Put a repair mode into your EX area once per turn. When you play a Machina card, draw a card. Once per turn. Oh, this card sucks.
Yeah, how did you know that that's the nerf they gave it? digital this entire deck.
Well, because it's a Portal Craft card. Every Portal Craft card let you go infinite. And this had to be one of them.
This card's kind of crazy, isn't it?
2-drop, 3/1. Like basically +2.
Yeah, because it draws on your opponent's turn too. If they don't like immediately snipe it.
Right. And that's when you play your repair mode.
Yeah, and well, if it's like untapped and you get to like quick on their turn, into like drawing again, like if you draw 3 cards off this card, this is the best card in the game.
Oh man, you go in and out of resonance, and you say, "This is my decision."
I don't think he's in the set, is he? You know, he's not.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, one day they'll ruin the game. They'll print him again, but in physical.
I can't wait. I
like this card.
It's good. It draws a card. It facilitates your repair mode game plan.
Your Tetra.
Where you have free cards in EX area.
Like this,
it's a good facilitator for those things, and it's aggressively statted. Like I don't think there's that big a difference between like 1 and 2.
Well, in digital, this card was bad. In digital, this card was bad because like everything kills 1 health, but in like physical, 2 is the new 1, and also cards have like intimidate. Like they have like they can't be attacked unless they're tapped, so like you have to have removal now.
Right.
Which is like. You have to have remove for this card. That's like pretty big. So you just drop this thing down on 2. If it magically lives, boom, +1/+1. Okay, probably +1/+1.
You just swing 3 because it says 3. Like,
yeah,
it's pretty good.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this. This makes me want to play Machina. The last card did not.
Oh, come on.
Splendid Conjurer. We already talked about it.
We talked about it. Broken.
Decent to bad. Somewhere in between.
It's got Gloria Borger on it. Good card.
Ooh, next card, though. Mech Staff Sorcerer. 2 mana, 2/2. Fanfare. Put an Assembly Droid or Repair Mode into your EX area. We talked about the Assembly Droid already. Banish a Machina card from your EX area. Select an enemy follower on the field and deal it damage equal to the number of Machina cards in your EX area by tapping him.
By tapping it, banish.
Another weird thing.
So wait, it banishes a card from your EX area, then deals damage equal number of cards in EX area. So like it maximum does 4.
Yeah, but it's a 2-mana card.
Yeah.
This is like the Runecraft version of the dog, the Wolfman.
Yeah, where it like a 2-drop, put something in your EX area, ignore the second effect until it comes up. Pretty good.
Do we think this is good though?
I mean, it doesn't matter if you think it's good. You have to play it.
You
if you're
have
playing
to
Machina. It says Machina and
Yeah.
Mage. That way, it's got Mage trait, so you can play Truth's Education.
Yeah,
And
I don't even
Machina
know why I
deck.
ask. It's got Machina trait, and Cygames built the deck for you this set. So
But,
like,
yeah.
you have
It's
to
got
put
Machina trait.
some number
It's
of it.
2-drop, 2/2. Put a card in the EX area. Like, I think you play those in every deck they're in, or every set they're in. If you're playing the traded deck.
Yeah. I'm not like thrilled by this one, but it's a bronze, so
No.
I guess we'll go to the next one.
Which is also a bronze. The Prototype Warrior. Mecha Golem. 1-drop Golem. Free.
Truth.
Let's see. Choose one of the following. Number 1, put an assembly droid token in your EX area. Number 2, if there are at least 3 Machina cards in your EX area, give this follower +1/+1 and rush.
3/2
So
with
like,
rush.
yeah, if you have 3 cards in the EX area, it's a 3/2 with rush for 1 mana. If not, you put an assembly droid in the EX area. 1-drop, put a droid in the EX area.
That's all we needed.
You play it. It's a 3 of.
Yeah, not really a whole lot to say there. Next card.
I've got a feeling this one's not going to be very good.
No. I was a believer in the last card that you said wouldn't be very good.
I said it's just a feeling. I didn't say it was.
2 mana, 2/2, Magic Blade Witch, Evo for 1, so this is a 3 mana Evo. On Evolve, okay. Choose one of the following. Either we summon a Magic Sediment, or Earthright, select up to 2 enemy followers in the field, and deal 4 damage divided between them.
It's not too bad.
Does this make it into the dirt decks? Is this better than the guy who summoned 2 stacks?
Oh no, that guy, the Potioneer.
You know the one I'm talking. It's from like set 1.
Yeah. It's something Potioneer. No, the set 1 guy isn't played anymore. There's a guy printed last set that
I wouldn't know.
Like, fanfare last word summon a sediment, 2-drop 2/3 last word summon, like fanfare last word summon a sediment.
Well, this card is still played because it's another
it
card.
Is. Because it says
Earthright
on it, or it says it does
Earthright kill cards.
It doesn't say Earthright on the other half of the card though, so you cannot drop it or grab it off of the Witch's Cauldron.
Oh, I found a deck for next set. I found a deck for myself. It's got Sword of Creeds in it.
Sword of Creeds.
I don't even know what the card is called. I just know what the guy says.
Dude, I forgot what it was too.
I don't know. Are we excited to play Dirt? I'm excited to like play everything. This is going to be a longer format, so I'm going to be playing more decks. I'm going to try to sleeve up more decks this set.
There's some cards in Dirt that are exciting, but like they're huge, and that's like not
kind of
great.
Mid. Yeah.
Yeah, being big is not good. I don't know.
I might toy around with it a bit.
I like Ancient Alchemist. I think Ancient Alchemist is a fun card.
We'll have to contact Khalil. Be like, Khalil, what you cooking in the kitchen with Dirt?
What's in the Midwest, chef?
Well, he's the chief, but yeah.
Oh,
that's right.
I've always read that wrong.
Okay.
This card is broken. This card is broken. 2-drop spell, Presto Changeo. Select an enemy card on the field. Put it on the bottom of your owner's deck. Its controller may summon a follower or amulet from hand.
Abyss needs this.
Let me tell you what this card does. Imagine for a moment that the tournament free fights operate like normal White Schwartz free fights. What this does is
instantly
you bring 2 decks. You bring 2 decks. You're like, I want to get these over with. You hand your opponent Forestcraft, and you play this deck, and this card summons Deepwood Anomaly. And the game is over. And the judge that gets called over says this game took 1 minute. And you go, yes. And Deepwood Anomaly's on board turn 1.
turn 1. This card is uniquely bad. I mean, I guess it's like it has to be a May, right?
Yeah, because it's not guaranteed that they have a follower in hand.
2 mana kill anything's pretty cheap if you think about it.
It's not even kill, it's bottom deck, so they don't get last words.
Yeah, like 2 mana
get rid of
remove
Dark Alice to summon the next Dark Alice.
Get rid of Gensetsu and Israfil comes out. Who did this? Who did this? Against Haven, they get Seraph.
Fanfare on your opponent's turn.
Yeah, this card is uniquely bad. Like this card is like actually unbelievably like inting.
It says select an enemy card on the field. It gets rid of an statued Seraph. You're right.
No. They summon a Seraph. It's like turn like they have like an Alana on board and you get rid of it and then a Seraph pops out and you go who?
Yeah, but
who did this?
Oh yeah. If you get rid of something like turn 2 or 4, that'd be funny.
Actually, what's crazy is if there's another Seraph counter, right? No, that was Vals from Sword. So this is our Seraph counter in Runecraft.
Yep.
That is is that relevant? Because like, dude, Haven cards suck.
Do they? Like, you get rid of Seraph and you bring out like
what? All the cards suck.
Skullfame.
Skullfame doesn't do anything on play that's like good.
He top checks 4, puts an amulet in play, which could potentially kill your board.
They don't even play. There's no way Seraph decks play Skullfame.
Mine would.
Okay. And some real chat.
You get rid of Seraph, you bring down what is it? The 7-drop Seraph.
No, but that card sucks. That card like only gets counters at end of turn and like it doesn't.
No, not that chick. Not the new Seraph. The old Seraph, the 7-drop, not the 5-drop Seraph, the 7-1 that like summons a card from deck. Like that's not very good early on because you can only summon like a 1-drop or a 2-drop. You know, if you play
Aether of the White Wing. Got it.
Yeah, Aether of the White Wing, not that. Okay.
That card like goes off of your maximum mana, which means if they summon that early, that card's. I mean, it itself is big.
Yeah, it does get worse, but it's kind of big.
Yeah, I think we've spent.
What if it summons a Marwyn?
Marwyn is a vanilla on play. You kind of like you'd be able to kill a Marwyn with Rune, hopefully. Maybe not. You have this in your deck.
Like if you play this on 4, and Marwyn comes down. Why are we talking about this?
You know, next card. There is no next card, right? Oh, there is a next card.
Sagacious Core.
Yeah, Sagacious Core. 1 mana, Machina Amulet. On play, we're going to be looking at the top 2 cards of our deck. Reveal a Machina card from among them. Add it to our hand. Put the rest on the bottom of our deck in any order. This is our trial initiation. You know, so once again, we're getting that. And then we can tap this, bury it, deal 1 damage. Each enemy leader, activate only if there are at least 3 Machina cards in your EX area. Deal damage for 1. Get a card to hand. Machina. Is it even in the decks? I have to keep looking, but like I don't even know I'm asking. Yeah, it
says Machina.
It's
and
3
free with when Tetra's on board.
No,
so
it's
yeah,
not because Tetra only says EX area costs less.
No, she doesn't. She says
all Machina.
Cards.
Oh, she says all.
Go
Machina.
back to it. I swear. Let me go back to it.
Well, that's the end of the Runecraft set review.
Any Machina card. Yep, that's.
Oh, okay. When you play a
card costs 0. This card costs 0, and you probably have Machina.
No. While this card is in play, any Machina card you play from the EX area, reading impaired.
No, I didn't read the rest of the sentence.
Reading impaired. I would never misread
Tetra
anything.
Sucks.
Yeah, you're supposed to get this into your EX area with the Displacer bot. Boom, double cantrip, all kinds of combos.
You're right. Displacer bot sets up your Tetra.
And then yeah, you can like play this. Boom, deal one to something. Tap it. Yeah, I mean it's not that bad. It's not.
It's all right. Yeah.
One mana, deal damage. Not awful. Ups the consistency, and you only have so many Machina cards. You need to be about 100% Machina, so this is going in the deck. And that's the end of Runecraft. If you guys like that, no blood shard today. If you guys didn't notice, I'm about 40% on that. Clicking on the guy. 35 minutes again. We need to read faster. And you know what? I think you guys should hit that like button, comment, subscribe, send us thoughts and prayers, because we're gonna be coming back with Dragoncraft, and we're gonna read fast as shit. Because hopefully those cards aren't very good.
Well, we had to talk about Presto Change though. It was important.
We had to talk about Presto Change.
That took like 10 minutes.
Well, maybe we'll read the Dragoncraft cards faster. So yeah, we'll be going into that one next. See you guys there.